What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Broker TCG. Today we have a red hybrid deck profile, so let's get right into it. For the Digi-egg, I run 4 of the Yokomon from BT11. It has the on deletion effect. If you have a red Tamer in play, draw 1. So this is going to proc off 9 times out of 10 since you're going to have the Takuyas out on the field. So this is probably one of the best ones to have. Another one you could run is the LUKREMBO. If this Digimon has 6000 DP or more, draw 1. That's another good one. I just prefer to run this one instead. Now, the rookies, I play 4 Flamons from BT7. It has the on-play effect. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with hybrid in its traits, Susanamon or Takuya among them from your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So super great searcher for finding either you're missing pieces, you're missing hybrids, or you're missing Takuyas. And also has the on deletion effect. You may play 1 Takuya from your hand without paying its memory cost. So when you do go up into your level 4s, 5s, or 6s and it does get deleted, being able to play out a Takuya for free is super useful, setting yourself up for future plays. Then the next Flamon is going to be the Flamon from BT4. It's on play. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with hybrid and or 1 red Tamer card among them to your hand. So this can search out a Takuya and 1 red hybrid card. So great searchers, super useful in the deck that almost all the Flamons do search out or get you extra draws when played. So that's why I run it at 3. Then the final Flamon that I do run is the Flamon from BT12. It has the on play by trashing 1 Digimon card with hybrid in its traits, draw 2. Great for cycling through your deck. And also has the assess your turn. While this Digimon has hybrid or 10 warriors trait, it gets plus 2000 DP. So this allows your Digimon to survive or swing over large bodies on your opponent's field. So definitely a good one to have. And then the final rookie that we do run is 2 Bokomon from BT7. It has the on play. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with hybrid or 10 warriors in its traits and 1 Tamer card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So this is similar to the Flamon, except you're able to search 5 cards instead of 3. And it also has the great effect of your turn once per turn. When one of your Tamers digivolves, gain 2 memory. So all of your level 4 hybrids digivolve on top of your Tamers for a play cost of 2. So with this Pokemon out on the field, you're pretty much able to digivolve into a level 4 on top of Tamer for free. So this can allow you to extend your plays and go ahead and swing with the level 4s you digivolve into. Now onto the level 4s. I run 4 of the Burning Greymons from BT12. It digivolves 1 from Agunimon, and then also you may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your Takuyas as if that card is level 3 red Digimon for a digivolution cost of 2. And it has the when digivolving effect, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for the turn, hitting that 10k threshold. If you do go on top of the Takuyas, both Takuyas give you plus 2000, so this is going to give itself plus 2000 as well, reaching 10,000, being able to get that extra security or gaining the 2 memory when you swing into your opponent's security. It also has the ESS your turn. While this Digimon has the hybrid or 10 warriors traits, it gets plus 2000 DP. So again, once you do get into your level 5s or 6s, this does come up a lot, especially for your Emperor Greymon, being able to delete one of your opponent's Digimon that is less than its DP. So super useful. That's why we run it at 4. Then we run 4 of the Burning Greymons from BT7. You may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your Tamers as if the Tamer is a level 3 red Digimon for a memory cost of 2, and it also digivolves from a level 3 for a cost of 3, or on top of any other level 4 for a cost of 1, and it has the when digivolving effect. If a card with hybrid in its traits or Takuya Kambara is in this Digimon's digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. So this can get rid of all of your opponent's floodgates or even some of their level 4s. And being able to digivolve on top of another level 4, and you could go through it a couple times and delete a couple of your opponent's smaller bodies. So this is super useful. Also being able to draw extra cards when you do digivolve on top one of your other level 4s. So that's why we run it at 4. Now onto the final level 4. It's 4 Agunimons from BT12. It digivolves 1 from Burning Greymon, and then you may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your Takuyas as if the card is a level 3 red Digimon. And then on deletion, you may play one Flamemon from your hand suspended without paying the cost. So if you do go on top of your Takuyas, you do swing with it and it gets deleted, all of your Flamemons are going to either gain you an extra draws or search your deck for extra pieces. So even if this gets deleted, you're going to be searching, finding other pieces to go into. Then it also has the on deletion effect. You may play one Takuya from your hand without paying the memory cost. So again, similar to the Flamemon, being able to cheat out more Takuyas for free is super useful. You never really want to play out your Takuyas from hand for its cost, so these definitely do help get all your Tamers out. Now onto the only level 5 that we run. It's Aldemon from BT7. When one of your Digimon with a Tamer card in this Digivolution cards would Digivolve into this card in your hand, reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 2. So this means that if you have one of your Burning Greymons or Agumons with a Tamer in its Digivolution cards, going into this card is only going to cost you 1 memory. So going up is super cheap with this, and also it has the ESS. Your turn, while this Digimon has Hybrid or 10 Warriors in its traits, it doesn't activate security effects on option cards it checks. So once you do get into your Burning Greymon, not your Burning Greymon, your Emperor Greymon, you're going to be able to swing into your opponent's security, not having to worry about any of their option cards that either remove you, suspend you, send you back to hand or deck. So this is super useful and super good for the deck. Then onto the level 6s. I run 3 of the Emperor Greymons from BT12. It has Security Attack +1, and then when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. If this Digimon has a red Tamer card in its Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon's DP instead. So if you have a Takuya in the Inheritables, and then you either have a Burning Greymon or one of the Flamemons in its Inheritable, you're going to be able to get this Emperor Greymon to 13, 15, or even 17,000 DP, which is going to delete the majority of your opponent's large stacks. And it also has the on deletion effect. You may play one Takuya from your hand or trash without paying the cost. So if this does get somehow deleted, being able to play out your Takuyas from your trash is very useful, because none of the other Digimon actually play your Takuyas from trash. So that's why I run it at 3. Then I run one of the Emperor Greymons for BT7, when Digivolving, Blitz, and then your turn once per turn. When this Digimon is blocked, unsuspend it and gain 1 memory for each Digivolution card this Digimon has with Hybrid in its traits. So if you have a Flamemon, a Aldemon, and a Burning Greymon, that's 3 Digimon with Hybrid, you're going to be able to gain 3 memory, either continuing your turn or gaining, allowing it to extend your plays. So super useful. And also when Digivolving, Blitz is very useful for being aggressive and swinging and not worrying about passing the memory over to your opponent without doing any damage. So you definitely could bump this up or bump this down, and you can bump up the other Emperor Greymon to 4. I just don't happen to have a 4th one, so that's why I'm only running 3 of the other one and 1 of this. Then the final Digimon is Omnimon with Blitz. It has one Digivolving, Blitz, and then also when Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon. All turns, if an opponent's effect would delete this Digimon or return it to its owner's hand or deck, you might prevent it from leaving play by trashing 1 level 6 Digimon card in this card's Digivolution cost. This is mainly played to Digivolve on top of your Emperor Greymon, unsuspend, and then Blitz for game. So this can be cut to 1 or cut altogether, but I found it to be really useful in this deck. Now on to the most important part of this deck, the Tamers. I'm going to go ahead and run 4 of the Takuyas from BT7. It has the main effect, once per turn you may place 5 cards with Hybrid in its traits from your trash onto this Tamer in any order to Digivolve it into an Emperor Greymon in your hand for its Digivolution cost, as if this Tamer is a level 5 red Digimon. So once you get mid to late game, you're going to have a lot of your Digimon in your trash. So being able to throw 5 sources, it can have the same name, it can have different names, it can be all Flamemons, all Burning Greymons, it doesn't matter what it is, you just have to throw it under this, you're going to be able to go into your Emperor Greymon, and then if you have the Emperor Greymon with Blitz, you're going to be able to put on extra pressure, or going into the other Emperor Greymon, being able to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the Emperor Greymon. So this Takuya is super useful. Then it has the inheritable. Your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. While this Digimon has 10,000 DP or more, it gets security attack plus 1. So definitely being super aggressive with this. So that's why we run it at 4. Then I run 4 of the other Takuyas from BT12. It's a memory tamer, so that's why we run it at 4. You definitely want to see it. This allows you to do a lot more on your turn if you do have him out on your field. And it also has the great effect inheritable of your turn. This Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. While this Digimon has 10,000 DP or more, it gains your turn once per turn. When this Digimon checks an opponent's security, gain 2 memory. So if you do go into a stack that's quite large, you do swing into their security, and it does survive, you'll be able to gain that extra 2 memory and then just continue your turn, allowing you to just extend your plays, play out more Flamemons, play out more Takuyas, play out more, or Digivolving into more hybrids. So definitely a great effect. And then the reason we run 8 Tamers is because it's a hybrid deck. You know, you want to Digivolve from your Tamers onto your level 4s, and really be as aggressive as you can. So you definitely want to see these, definitely want to play them out for free. Then onto the option cards. I run 4 of the Atomic Infernos from BT4. It has the main effect: one of your Digimon with hybrid in its form gets plus 3000 DP and security attack plus 1. And your turn, once this Digimon will be blocked, gain 3 memory. So this is similar to the Emperor Greymon effect, when if your Digimon is blocked, you're going to gain a bunch of memory. And also, if you throw this onto your Burning Greymon that gets extra 2k DP, that's on top of Takuya, it's going to be swinging for 13k 2 security checks. That's a level 4 with 2 checks at 13k. So this allows you to be so much more aggressive with your plays and really putting the pressure on to your opponent. This is a super quick deck if you do find your pieces, and sometimes your opponent just can't catch up with the pace. And then it has the security effect: all of your Digimon gain security attack plus 1. So once again, if you have multiple Digimon on the field, your opponent checks this, the next turn you're going to be able to go through all or most of their security. So the aggression is great with this card. Then the next option card is going to be Crimson Blaze from BT8. Reduce the memory cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each Digimon your opponent has in play. So if your opponent has 3 Digimon in play, you're able to play this out for 3. And then it has the main: delete all of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. And then your opponent can't play Digimon by effects until the end of their next turn. So this stops a lot of your opponent's decks that do require them to play out Digimon by effect. You know, there's Leopardmon, Royal Knights, Dark Knights, so the list goes on and on. So this puts an end to all of that, even Belphemon. So this is super great for controlling the tempo, really slowing down your opponent, and also deleting any of your opponent's small bodies. And then the final option card, 2 of the Gravity Crush from BT1. Has the main: gain 2 memory at the end of your turn, lose 2 memory. So if you're close to finishing out your opponent, you're able to play this out, extend your turn, really make the plays that you need to make to be able to stop your opponent or just put them in a really bad spot. Losing 2 memory does suck, but the gain from this effect really allows you to move far past where your opponent is. So definitely recommend running this as well. But let me know what I should add or change. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.